Hey guys, it's TJ here from Result Based Training and the Bikini Body Project. And today I'm going to talk to you about the one thing that stops so many people from getting the results, and that's self-sabotage. And this self-sabotage can come under so many different things. I've listed them up on the board. I'm going to talk about all these things we can put in place here that actually is going to stop you ever having that self-sabotage ever again, and you can guarantee that you're going to get the results. And we're going to start at the top right here with fear, okay? So fear is probably one of the biggest components that always comes into play when anyone's trying to achieve a result, no matter what they're doing. So in fitness and fat loss, if you have where you are now to where you want to be with that fear, what happens is you have this fear of so many things. You have fear of who you're going to become, or fear of losing friends, or fear of changing your lifestyle. All these things come up and with fear, essentially, like the acronym is false evidence appearing real. None of this stuff is real. To change from now to lose weight, you are going to have to change who you are as the habits that you do create. So you might not be able to, if you're getting drunk on the weekends with your girlfriends, you might not be able to do that for a little bit. Or, you have, takeaway nights where you gorge on anything. You might not be able to do that for a little bit. But the thing is, what we need to do is who you are and who you want to become. It comes down to, the why, which is knowing your why. So the fear will subside if you know your why. And this is the most crucial thing. So it's not, I just want to lose 10 kilos. I just want to lose 5 kilos. Knowing your why down to the deepest level is the most crucial thing. I want to lose 10 kilos because it's crept up over the last 2 years. I feel self-conscious. I don't even want to put a bikini on. I don't want to go down to the beach. I don't go out with my friends on a weekend because I don't like the way I look in my dress. I don't look in mirrors. I have relations with my partner with the lights off. All these things happen when we start to put weight on. And it all comes down to us not feeling comfortable in our own body. And us coming from A to point B is us becoming comfortable again. So knowing your why, it's not just the fact of, I want to lose 10 kilos. I want to lose 10 kilos because I want to be happy again. I want to lose 10 kilos because I want to have my confidence. I want to lose 10 kilos so my partner looks at me the same as they used to. So it's like listing these whys and knowing those whys to the deepest level. It's going to the opposite of that as well. If I don't do this, what will happen? In 6 months' time, I'm still going to feel shit about myself. In 6 months' time, if I put another 3 kilos on or 5 kilos on, I'm going to feel even worse. I probably won't get a job promotion. I'm wearing track pants for the rest of my life. I won't enjoy this summer. So 2015 summer is gone. I won't do this. I won't do that. So it is so crucial for me to do this now because I deserve more. And you do deserve more. And it comes back to fear as well. People telling you you're fat or you should be overweight or you don't deserve this or just eat a cookie or just do that. That's their fear as well coming onto them, projected onto you. But you deserve it. You deserve anything you want to achieve in life. You deserve everything you want to achieve in life. And it comes down to our self-talk and our affirmations. You need to talk to yourself every single morning, as crazy as that sounds. I use an app called the 5-Minute Journal. And it's about being grateful for what I have in my life. And it's about to give myself like those affirmations. What was I grateful for yesterday? What am I grateful for today? A happy person, a grateful person is someone who's going to get their goals. If you're constantly having this negative, I hate my life, this is crap, my boss sucks, my life sucks, I'm not making money, or any of that sort of stuff, you're in a negative spiral. And what happens in a negative spiral is we eat food to comfort ourselves. We want the dopamine release in our brain, that short-term satisfaction, which makes us feel good. We basically sabotage our lives and we live for the weekends and we just get drunk and we eat and all of a sudden that's supposed to feel good and then all of a sudden we live for the next weekend. But if you self-talk every single day, you wake up, you stand at yourself in the mirror and you give yourself an affirmation, okay? It's like, I am 90 kilos. So if you're currently 100 kilos, I'm 90 kilos, I feel great, I look great, and I'm confident in my body. You just say that to yourself 20 times in the mirror. If you want to get to 60 kilos and you're currently 70, it's like, I'm 60 kilos, I'm happy, I look great, I love summer and I'm confident in myself. I'm 60 kilos, I look great, I feel confident in a bikini, and I blah, blah, blah. And you keep selling that to yourself, that same thing 20 times. You say it. And even say it a couple of times during the day. Like, you might sound funny, but the more you tell you something, it's going to start to get ingrained into your subconscious mind. You take a break at 10 a.m., you take a break at 2 a.m., you take a break at 6 p.m. You go tonight, you tell yourself what you're grateful during the day. Life starts to become fucking great, trust me. It starts to become so great. You start to look at all the things in your life that are so good. And that is a crucial thing. Being positive is the crucial thing to results. Guys, with willpower, I'm just going to touch on this. The reason why we plan what we're going to do as far as what our meals are in advance, and we don't just take split decisions, is because you have 266 decisions every single day with food choices. That is a stat that is recognized. 266 choices every day. Now, if you don't have planned meals, if you haven't prepared your meals in advance, then you are going to slip on some of those choices. You are going to eat foods when someone offers you a muffin, or you're going out and you're choosing A, which isn't good, and B, which is even worse. You're going to choose those things. So remember, guys, with 266 choices, your willpower will subside. If you work, you only have so much willpower every day. That is a proven fact as well. Willpower gets depleted. The more you give in as well, the lower your willpower is. So willpower is essentially like a muscle. You need to work it out. But they did a study where these people were actually doing a complex puzzle. They were doing a complex puzzle, and they had these hot cookies in front of them, right? So they had these hot cookies in front of them. They smelled amazing, okay? And they told the people they couldn't eat the cookies, and they were doing the puzzle, and like literally they couldn't complete the puzzle because they're using the willpower. They just gave up after 20 minutes. Literally, the willpower of them stopping from eating the cookies is depleting their willpower to finish the actual puzzle. The people that said they could have a couple of cookies, they completed the puzzle. It's actually quite funny. So guys, what you need to do is, you can't be thinking that you all of a sudden are doing a stressful, complex job. You're in a stressful environment every single day. Even if you're at home and you have kids, they're screaming, things are happening. You're doing a million things at once. And then you think you have the willpower to decide what you're going to eat on the fly? No, because your willpower is depleted, especially at nighttime. It gets depleted during the day and you're thinking you're making choices late at night. Of course you're going to give in to the ice cream. You've depleted that willpower until tomorrow. So guys, prior preparation with your meals, knowing exactly what you're going to eat, knowing exactly how much you're going to eat, knowing exactly if you can fit chocolate in, knowing exactly what you can fit a glass of wine, knowing these things here, it takes the decisions out which are going to deplete your willpower so you can use it for the things like your work. So guys, that is one of the crucial facts you need to understand as well. Daily rituals. So we talked about these daily rituals as well earlier. The daily rituals are your training every single day at the same time. You're eating, you wake up, you have a glass of water, you say your affirmations, you go for a 15-minute walk. You clear your head, you get yourself set for the day. Daily rituals are crucial as well. Our body likes routine because it's easier to put stuff off if you don't have a routine. It's eating your meals at the same time. It's having a 12, a 4, an 8 o'clock meal, if that's what you're doing. Daily rituals are crucial to your success. Doing your gratitude journal, daily rituals. We must turn our shoulds into musts. So you tell yourself, you're driving home, it's been a long day. You're driving home, it's like, I should work out today, but it's been a long day, so I won't. But if you're driving home and you say, I must work out today, well, there actually isn't an option. There's an option. I should eat healthy. I should hit my macros. I should do my training sessions. I should do my cardio. I should do my gratitude posts. All of a sudden, these shoulds over here, they become musts. I must do my gratitude post. It gives me a confident outlook with self-talk. I must do my workouts. It releases some endorphins so I feel fucking great. I must hit my macronutrients or hit my nutrition guidelines because with that, I feel a sense of satisfaction and happiness. I must do my training because I get to be a part of the community that helps me and inspires me along. So shoulds Turn them into musts. You must start to talk to that. I must do this. I must do that. And that brings us across, guys, into our 5 people. You are the 5 people that you surround yourself with, not only with business. A lot of people talk about this with business, but it is with fitness and fat loss as well. If all your friends are 30 kilos overweight, you're going to be 30 kilos overweight, or it's easy to be 30 kilos overweight. There's always the outlier. That's okay. But guys, if you're sitting there and you're sitting around a bunch of fitness models, just for sakes, you aren't going to overeat, right? Because you're surrounded by 5 people who aren't overeating. If your friends are all healthy on the same game plan, then you're going to be healthy on the same game plan. So you always want to be people who are making you be better. So if your friends aren't currently doing it, tell them to sign up and do something with you. You be the person that pushes them, inspire them to be better. Because as a person in the human race, your job is to make everyone else better as well at the same time. So your 5 people are who you are. So pick your 5 closest friends very wisely. Weekly check-in. At RBT, we do weekly check-ins and in the online programs, you must put your measurements in every Friday. So every single Friday before the weekend, before you can sleep up, you look at the measurements, you look at your centimeters lost. And we do this on Fridays for a very specific reason. Because what happens is you see the positive result of the training that you've just done over the last 5 days. And you've done that, so you're less likely to slip up on the weekend and not hit your macronutrients and still do your training if you've just seen a positive result. You're like, yes, I want the same result next week. I'm gonna stick to the plan. So weekly check-ins are crucial. Take 30 minutes. So it's been a long day, you're a bit emotional, something happens, and you're like, I want ice cream. And it might not be in your plan. Because you can't be in your plan, I'm going to talk about that down here. But you're like, I want all the Ben & Jerry's. Or I want all the chocolate. So what I say to people is, you want to take 30 minutes. So take 30 minutes, step aside, okay, breathe, go for a walk, or do something else that's going to basically, increase those dopamine levels inside your body, make those feel-good hormones. Have a warm bath. Have some tea in a warm bath. Have some chromium, some licorice tea and a warm bath. That decreases the need for sugar, that emotional need that you want. So if you do those 3 things, it's actually going to make you feel good. But I tell people to take 30 minutes. You could take that 30 minutes in the bath, come back, and do I really want it, or am I just trying to feel an emotional need right now, and this short-term satisfaction of giving me ice cream you think is going to feel the short-term satisfaction right now of making yourself feel good? But with that, you're probably going to say no, because you're going to start to think about being present. And it's being present in the moment in every single day of our life. Now, if you are present in the moment in your workout, you're giving it 100%. If you're present in the moment with your food, you're giving gratitude that you actually can eat this nutritious food. It's being present in the moment. It's like, I feel like shit, I've had a bad day, my boyfriend broke up with me, or whatever the hell has happened to set you feeling absolutely like crap. And it's like, I'm present in this moment now. Okay, do I need to reward myself to make myself feel better because with chocolate or with ice cream or with pizza or with whatever it is? Is that actually going to make me feel better? If you're being present in the moment right now, because the you who is at point B, 10 kilos lighter, remember that's who you are. Do I do that? No. Be present in the moment, take some deep breaths, take a couple of deep breaths. You've gone for a walk, you've taken 30 minutes, you're present in the moment right now. Go, no, that isn't the person who I am. That isn't actually going to make me feel better at all. So you are in that moment. Then guys, we want to look at the restrict and binge, okay? So just starting a plan, you might be, feeling like you have to, with some plans it might be a little bit more restrictive just to start for the first, 10 days, 20 days, where you're just really trying to look at the nutrition inside the food you're eating, making sure you're having, organic food, making sure you're getting the stuff with the best quality foods out there. But looking into it, coming into a bit more of a flexible diet, we want to have 90% of the foods hitting our macronutrients, our protein goals, our carbohydrate goals, and our fats goals that are, to the T. They are basically, we're hitting our macronutrients every single day. But there's 10%. There's allowing for 10% of your flexibility. So if you're eating 2,000 calories and 200 calories of that day, you can have a bit of flexibility if it lies inside your goals. So you can have a couple of squares of chocolate. You can have 2 spoonfuls of ice cream if it's fitting into your goals, guys. And that's the key. It's not all of a sudden binging because you've restricted so hard. So guys, remember this, right? We're a clean eater. Okay, we eat so healthy, we can't have anything. As soon as I tell you you can't have something, what happens? You want it. You want it even badder than before because now you can't have it. So this is the crucial thing, guys. You can have anything you want. It's about fitting it in your plan. It's about fitting in a nutrition plan that is going to fuel you for performance. Because I tell you right now, you're eating to your plan 90% and allowing 10%, being a little bit flexible with, you know, a couple of squares, blocks of chocolate there and a couple of scoops of ice cream here. That there, if it's staying within your calories, you're staying within a deficit for the week. If you're trying to restrict so heavily during the weekend, you're like, oh my God, you're trying to have this willpower, you're restricting so much, you're restricting so much, you're restricting so much. Then it comes the weekend, I'm gonna have a cheap meal. You have all the food. You eat all the pizza and all the ice cream and all the chocolate. And all of a sudden you've blown your weekly calories by like 5,000 calories and you get no result. So guys, remember that if you can fit it into your plan, then you can still have it. But it's not eating like just junk. It's 10%, 5 to 10%, have some chocolate, have a couple of squares, have a little bit of ice cream. Have something that fits in your plan, inside your proteins, fats, and carbs, that is going to be satisfying enough for you to fulfill your willpower, to know that you aren't restricting too much, knowing that you're staying within what your 5 people would do. You're not fearful anymore because this is who you want to become. It's a part of your daily rituals. You're telling yourself that you are 60 kilos, happy, self-confident person who loves wearing a bikini on the beach. And you took 30 minutes, guys, and you didn't eat all the ice cream. You ate what you could. And at the same time, guys, you got your weekly check-in coming up. So that's what's going to keep you accountable. So that is the crucial points to getting your results.